Today's February 1st. We'd like to open up the Parks and Recreation Board Commission. And do attendance.
Sure. Andrea Nass is here, Lindsay Timbers here, Travis Rask is here, Lucy Mills is here, and oh,
I'm supposed to say.
oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Again, Joe Dole,
Present.
Nancy Mills here, Travis Rask,
Here.
Lindsay Timbers
Here.
and Andrea Nass. I'm here.
Perfect.
All right. We'd like to get the, make a motion to get the approval of the January Commissioner meeting.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. So let's go to action. Wait, any, have any discussions on that?
Oh,
No,
no, we
We're
approved.
we're good.
Yep.
Okay. Number 2, action discuss items, department and program update, Lindsay.
Yes, so I got quite a few things to go through here. We'll start with, actually, let's start with some updates on our current programs. Biddy basketball, we are actually coming near to the end of our regular season games. And then we'll be entering into playoffs. So far, this season has been very successful. I don't know how many had a chance to catch some games, but things have been going really well. The teams, seem to be having a lot of fun. We've had no issue with reffing this year. We've had good coverage there. We've been moving along. Things have been going really well. Andrew's doing a great job. Looking forward to the playoffs.
When does the playoff start?
I believe this weekend.
Honestly,
This week.
No, following the
Next-
10th, I think, is the first. Yeah, I believe the 10th is the first
but
week.
all teams are in it, right?
So it depends. I think the 8 to 10, because I think we have 10 teams. I think everyone's in it. I think it's the older kids, or it's the other way around. One of them has an odd number, so there is one team that is not going to be in playoffs.
Okay.
So we'll have quarterfinals, semis, and then finals. Quarters, semis, finals. Yeah. Yep. And then March 2nd will be our Rising Stars event, which I'll talk about in a minute. But yeah, assuming there's no snow issues or weather problems, we should be right on schedule. So. Our 5 to 7 basketball clinic started yesterday. That's a weekly program. We are full, so that's a full program. I hope anyone saw the picture of the Freeman.
I did.
It was cute, right? Yeah, that was a good shot. So everything went well. Kids having a good time. It's honestly, it's nice to end your day hearing all the the fun chaos, I'll say, downstairs in the gym. So that's nice to see, and it's great that it's full. 14-18, I touched on a little bit before, but we are still, we're still open for registration. This is a little different for us this year. Usually we're in week 2 by now, but we decided to push the start date to end of March. Give the kids who are playing in the high school, JV and varsity, a chance to finish up their season and kind of expand the program, let them have a chance to play after the season's done. I think it'll make it more competitive. I think it'll help us grow the league, kind of get some more participation. And I think overall these kids, they want to play with their friends. They all want to play together. It's just to give them something else to do once their season finishes. So we expect to see an increase in participation there. So we are, we're excited to see how that goes. I think that league is capped at 90, and we still have quite a few spots open. So tell all your friends. Adult softball registration opens tomorrow. The league begins April 30th. We are working closely with the umpires to try to come up with a good system and how we're going to work collaboratively together to try to make sure that we have a smooth season for both the men's and the women's division. So we've been having ongoing conversations with them. So yeah,
You say
April 30th is the start date, yeah, tomorrow, we'll have it posted and opened up for registrations.
It'll be full of that.
Lots of questions, phone calls, yeah. Yeah, and tomorrow's Groundhog Day. So that's exciting. So we'll see what happens. Does anyone know the name of the groundhog?
Right, well, there's a whole bunch of them.
Oh, I thought they had the same one, don't they have?
They-
I mean, yeah.
What's the name?
Yeah.
But she's right, the first one,
Punxsutawneyville.
That's
Right,
the-
and
that's
that's
the
in
town.
Pennsylvania.
Oh, is that what, okay, right, there we go.
Well, Phil is the name, yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
No.
Like, how did they pick the groundhog?
Well, it's around, but like, I mean, it's not the same one that they
But
have.
how did they pick the groundhog?
They make sure they have one
What?
Yeah.
before a groundhog day, probably.
I mean, I'm just
It looks
curious.
like a little hat and everything.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Where is it at? Where'd you say?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
That's,
That's the name of the
town.
the-
Right.
right,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
but there's others.
do they train those?
No.
It's-
No, he's a magical being.
Exactly.
That's how we're gonna know if it's gonna be more winter or not.
Right,
Oh, let's hope so. We want him not to see any shadow, correct?
Mhm.
yes.
I don't think so, after 14 days without sun, I don't think,
Yeah,
right?
you're right.
It's a lot.
Tomorrow, it's supposed to
Yeah.
rain over.
Knock on wood. All right. All right, very good. So that was a fun thing to throw in there. All right, so the events we have coming up. So yes, as mentioned, the Rising Stars. So last year we tried something different. In lieu of the banquet, we decided to do kind of like an all-star game and showcase for the kids. Still giving out trophies to the first and second place teams of each division. Participation trophies are still given out to the kids at the end of their season if they're not first or second place. But it also gives the kids a chance to play. They always ask, they want to play, against their friends. Yeah, that was a big deal. We were playing. I loved it. But the one concern that I've had is, you don't want kids to feel left out. And so we decided to do a skills challenge for each division, which worked out well last year. And I think the kids are allowed to sign up if they can't be part of the all-star game. So you can only participate if you weren't chosen for the all-star game.
Nice.
And then you can choose up to two out of 4 skills to be able to participate in. So that way that gives, a variety of kids a chance to win something. And the winners will be issued medals. So I printed out just a copy of the flyer so you guys can see. If you can make it, we definitely need an extra set of hands to help with food and such. March 2nd. The snow date for that is March 9th. Just in case we have to push, whether the season has to be pushed back or if that day itself.
It's nice.
Yeah, so I think everyone had a great time last year. There is a small fee. We are asking people to register online in advance to help with, signing people in and everything. It did help a lot for people that were already prepaid. For and under, there's no charge. So we're hoping that people come and cheer on their
It's a great idea.
friends and
Yeah.
kids, yeah.
It's a question, but if you have anyone who can't afford it, so to speak, I mean, there's some
Or to come. you
to
mean.
come here.
If anybody, I do think maybe someone reached out last year and asked, we do have financial assistance. If anyone expresses that, Andrew is really good about that, he'll usually let me know. And we'll make accommodations as needed. Yep. All right, so that's Rising Stars. Black History Week, of course, is coming up. Happy Black History Month, of course. Andrea has been very involved in getting that coordinated with Andrew and some other folks. I have the flyer here if you guys want to see. Andrea, if you want to talk a little bit about how that's been going and.
So, Black History Week, this year will be, it'll be 3 days during the week of February 20th. So the 19th is President's Day, so people will host the wedding, so we start on Tuesday the 20th. That night will be, Black Entrepreneurs in Business and also Soul Food Night. So last year we did, oh, it's supposed to be Black professionals, but it's okay. So last year we did Black professionals in education, and this year we're doing Black professionals in business. And so we have a few local Black business owners, some that have like brick and mortar shops, or some that might be online. I just talked to another one who they're gonna get back to me. We have about 2 confirmed. We have, I don't know if I should share it or is this something?
Of who the speakers are.
So we have, I guess, let me say what you're doing. There's some people who have, you know, baking businesses, tattoo businesses, healthcare businesses. So they're gonna come and we're gonna have a panel discussion, similar to last year. I think we might do a table this year. And I'm just asking a couple of questions, asking about the business, their why they started it, and then maybe some tips that they can give aspiring entrepreneurs. And then we'll have a question and answer period where the kids, I talked to Andrew about prepping them like we did last year, but we ended up actually having so many people present that last year we didn't have a whole bunch of time for questions. So we have a smaller number this year on purpose to give more time for everybody to talk and ask questions. So it's a great visual representation to actually physically see those Black business owners up there, but to be able to actually ask them questions too. So the kids will have some prepared. Maybe they might ask them, you know, what could I do to do that? Maybe could they come and maybe intern or just kind of like, you know, shadow them for a day, see what it's like. So it gives a chance for the business owners to get publicity for their businesses. People might not know that they're there. And then also the kids and the adults, I mean, just to see other, you know, forms of business and success. And then we also have soul food night with somebody who's gonna be making a great meal. Joe McDowell will be supplying food for soul food night. And so we had lots of great reviews last year. So we'll have have another one this year. And so that'll be the first night. The second night is on the 21st, Wednesday. They're gonna be showing Space Jam, A New Legacy with LeBron James. I grew up on the Space Jam with Michael Jordan, so you know. I did see this one, but
Lindsay,
It's-
you know.
You're not the new legacy. I've seen this one. We are not, we are not. I'm good with that. Yeah. My son prefers the old one. That's how we do that, right?
They have a new update, non-chews, and it has like, you know, technology. It makes sense for the time, but there's nothing like, you know, seeing Bugs Bunny,
Right.
you know, with Michael Jordan and everything. But yeah, so that'll be showing, and I believe they'll be having like popcorn, lots of pizza for them,
Pizza, yeah.
some drinks. And then on the 23rd of Friday, so there's nothing on Thursday. On the Friday, 23rd, we'll be having a carnival. A carnival event is always a fun night. Each night is free, and it's just fun to go to a free carnival. There's gonna be games there, there'll be face painting, there'll be food. We just confirmed with our vendor. We'll have cotton candy and nachos. And we'll have, I believe, might have some hot dogs, I wanna say.
Yeah.
That's always like a fun carnival thing. So, you know, a little light meal to have. It's fun for the families to come. You don't have to worry about it. It's a safe space. You can see the kids while you're there. So make sure you tell everybody about it. The question I have, Lindsay, is for the first night with the Black professionals in business. Last year, I did make a gift to give them, plan to do another one. But I thought it would be nice to kind of have like a certificate or something to just say like, you know, thank you on behalf of either the rec commission, I don't know who exactly that would come from, but just to say like, you know, thank you for participating in this and supporting the community,
Yeah.
whatever.
Nice.
So, yeah, it'd be nice. So I'm just wondering, do I need to do that on like official, City of Kingston type of thing? Is that something we could just make?
Let me speak to the mayor because sometimes he likes to do
Okay.
things like that. So let me check with him and just see, because then it'll be signed by him and, and let me get back to you on that. That's a great idea.
Okay.
If you, once the list is finalized, you or Andrew, whoever, just send it to me so that way you have it.
Okay.
But if he gives us the green light to do it, I mean, we can just have that taken care of at our office.
Yeah, it'll be nice because when I talked to the business owners, like they were like, and I was telling them it's not just for, you know, the kids are gonna hear you, the community's gonna hear you, but we also want to give you recognition for the work that you've been doing and being in the community. And a lot of them are really like touched by it. You know, they're like, oh, I never get recognized. Nobody ever, you know, so it's nice to have that.
Yeah, it's great.
Question that day, I think I'm gonna, can you use that kitchen? It's possible we could free up the kitchen for me.
Which one, the Rhino or the?
The,
Midtown.
The new one.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Let me double check and make sure, because I do know there's some workshops that have been scheduled, but. Let's see if I have access to the calendar.
so we send that, transfer. I mean, it doesn't matter. But it'll be a lot easier, you know what I mean? Especially keeping it nice, but we have some there like shit too,
Mm-hmm.
so it's still warm, everything's still warm, but
Oh, you did
It's the
do?
20th, you're saying, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Tuesday.
I don't see anything on here, so I'll make sure that we get that penciled in.
Alright. So,
So I'm thinking we should have a good turnout, we'll make sure we share it with
I'll help you serve that.
all of
Yeah.
you.
All right, so you just have to tell me what time to be there. Okay.
Oh, yeah, every night is 6 to 8.
I know, but I'm just saying what time you feed them.
oh,
All right,
yeah.
Have it set up.
So the first hour will be for the speakers, and we might go over maybe like 15 minutes, maybe, but hopefully not. We'll do this first hour, and then I'll be there the rest of the time.
Okay.
so like.
Should be about 7 o'clock.
What are the youth presentations?
Just email me,
7 for the food, but maybe like 7:15.
just email.
Is the when it says youth presentations, is that something separate, or is that?
I'm not sure, I think maybe that's.
Did Andrew have something planned with your kids on there?
I went, oh my.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Okay,
Very good. Well, thank you, and I just want to give Andrew a shout out, he does most of our
That's great.
flyers, and so he always does a really good job, and so,
yeah.
I'm impressed, so. I
He's
just
doing,
wanna-
you know, Anthony, I was down there not too long ago, a week or two ago, and this, probably not going to see the kids and look around, but I put in to the side and the rest of the staff, I told them, continue to do what you're doing.
Yeah.
And we're all, as commissioners, proud of their work and what they've been doing, and supporting you also, you guys support each other. And teamwork is the best thing ever. You guys are really like gelling, like you guys are all stars.
Oh, thank you.
And we appreciate you guys, what you're doing in this community.
Appreciate it. No, listen, our staff are definitely committed, they care about the community, that's where it starts, you care about the community and kids, and, that's how we get things done, so. Oh, thank you, and Andre, thank you for helping us with this, Yeah.
Very good.
Yep, and so I know people are excited about it, I know the mayor's excited about it, so, it's gonna be a good time.
So the carnival is what night?
Friday.
Okay. And the 22nd is
No, it's nothing.
nothing?
That's when we have
It's
busy.
21st, 23rd.
Okay. Skip it. Okay.
Very
It's
good.
fun, the carnival's always nice.
Yeah.
Carnival's fun.
And it's a goal, like when I was, my parents used to like make the games.
Yeah.
And they would, I remember like sewing, I remember pouring like rice and beans into.
Oh.
Yeah, we do, yeah, so it's coming along.
I was gonna say, we
It's got a budget now?
Yeah. Money, so we don't.
Yeah.
Couple new buildings going up, couple new projects, we got a nice little fun.
We don't have to put the kids to work.
Yeah.
That's my point, right?
Right. We all, yeah, right.
Which one?
I'm really
Yeah.
aware.
But those were the good days.
Yeah.
That's the good days, that's when you
Yeah, right.
appreciate what you
And
got.
they-
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
and
know,
it's
it was simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Simple. That's right. Joe, thank you as always, helping out with food. I think it's great. Everything that, everyone comes together for this event, it's nice, so. All right, good. So in terms of department programs updates, that's what I've got right now.
Busy.
Yeah, lots going on. We're gearing up for the spring season. Starting to have meetings with the staff about we're not quite there to talk about it yet, but the programming for summer. So
Yeah.
just to give everyone a heads up, there will be some announcements next week about openings for seasonal positions. Some are starting sooner than others, so it's gonna kind of be staggered. So next week we'll have positions for our maintenance staff, seasonal maintenance staff availability will be posted next week, as well as part-time office clerk to help with, all the busy administrative stuff that goes in and out of the office, so. Yeah, so those will be announced next week as well. And then, the aquatic staff, summer camp staff, junior naturalists, all that, that'll be announced, towards the end of the month.
Lizzie, with the seasonal positions
Yeah.
for the maintenance, does that have potential for them to get hired full-time
Yeah,
pertaining to their,
many of our staff started out as seasonal employees. I started out as a seasonal employee. Yeah, I mean, our maintenance,
Sure.
I was a camp counselor,
I remember.
yeah, Andrew was as well, I think, or, yeah, so. But our maintenance staff, I believe, at least since I've been here, I think three of the two of the employees started out as seasonal and or part-time and now are full-time employees. So we generally, when we have seasonal employees, especially when they demonstrated, good work ethic, attendance, we try to bring them back each year, and once there's an opening, there are some civil service rules that we have to follow, such as transfer rules and seniority, and so if there's, interest from another department to transfer over to a vacant position, those, there's certain rules in place that we have to follow depending on the number of applicants we get. There's times that we've definitely been able to hire our seasonal staff, which is great. So they know they're working towards,
Right,
something
yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah,
And I know even with DPW, I mean, when they have openings, people will reach out to us and, if we don't have openings, we still try to direct them to another department because, you gotta get in somehow, yeah,
exactly.
yeah, I mean,
This is just good to put out there, so
yeah,
they look have something to
Yeah.
towards, excuse me.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely.
Anything on the stadium? Are they working on that still? Or?
The stadium?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope so.
Yeah.
I'm just putting it out there so we all know.
Last I checked,
No
yeah.
questions.
We are-
But I'm just
Yes.
gonna put out.
We
there.
are still on
working
schedule
on
for
it.
the, substantial completion date that was laid out, so.
Okay, that's,
Things are moving along, yep,
just wanna put it out there
Yeah.
so the public can know
Yeah.
that we're still working out there. Still
Right.
happening.
yeah, hopefully I can arrange for Jack to come back and give you guys an update soon.
Yeah.
I'll look into that, for sure.
The pictures of the last meeting were great.
Yeah. And Jack is very detailed, very thorough, so, he'll be able to answer all the nitty gritty questions. Maybe come next month or the month after. Reach out.
Alright. Well, we're all clear. I think that's it. So our next meeting is scheduled for Thursday, March 7th at 5 p.m. Location conference room 2.
I'll do my best. That's already on my calendar, but
You might not be, oh, that's fine.
it's a tough time.
Oh, right, got it.
Oh, that's right. This is where we don't hear from Travis for a bit.
Right.
Totally understandable.
I'll write, like I said,
That's
I put everything on the
Yeah.
calendar, so.
No worries, that's all right. It's okay. Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna make a motion to adjourn Parks and Recreation Commission meeting.
Second motion. I'll make a motion.
First one. I made the motion.
Oh, sorry,
Second.
say.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? All right.